I literally hate the lighting in this room so much. Hello. Hi. I haven't picked up the camera all day. Mainly because I slept until like 4. And then I made cookies. Which you're gonna see they're spooky Halloween cookies. They're black. But also because nothing's really happened. Except that I made cookies and that now my hands or my wrists are grimy and gross looking. But yeah, that's really it. And I hope I find something else to talk about at least today, because I feel horrible just making shite videos every day. I haven't picked up my camera at all today really, except for one clip talking about making cookies and another clip showing you said cookies. I'm shit. I have literally nothing else I can do now because it's almost 2 AM. I have here the questions to the body modification tag, which I'm just going to do so I have content today, and I'll link the person I think started it or who I got the questions from below. And yeah. How many piercings do you have? I have 13 piercings. How many tattoos do you have? I have 8 tattoos, if you also count my shitty stick and pokes. I did them myself with a tattoo needle and tattoo ink, but they're so shitty and I would not recommend it. I have 8 without those. I have 5 professionally done ones. What other modifications do you have? Sadly none, because most of the things I want are illegal where I live. When did you get your first modification? Well, my very first modifications were my earlobe piercings, which I originally got when I was about 4 or 5, I want to say. I was really young. They were done with a piercing gun, which is shit. I got them done at a doctor's. My first non-earlobe piercing was an industrial right here, and my first non-ear piercing was my septum, which I got done when I was 14 at a really bad shop without my parents' permission, and I would not recommend that. Any modification plans? Yes, I actually have a couple of tattoo appointments for this fall and winter. I don't really have any plans piercing wise. I have been thinking about getting my tongue split. I have been thinking about elf ears, and for now that's about it. Your favourite modifications? On me personally, my favourites are my cheek piercings and my nipple piercings, and my no regrets tattoo that I have here that I got in Wales a year ago when I was on holiday. Least favourite modifications? I hate the one hand poke tattoo I did on myself that says rad, because it's just stupid and ugly and half faded. Your worst modification misconception? A huge one that I get a lot is about people thinking my stretch lobes are smelly and gross and grimy and disgusting. That's probably the worst misconception that I have to deal with, and it's annoying because if you wash your fucking lobes, if you wash your ears and practice regular personal hygiene, they're not gonna smell. Just take care of yourself, take care of your modifications, don't be gross, and don't assume everyone else is gross just because you are. Your favourite modified person, celebrity, model? I don't think I can pick just one, purely based on like personality and them being well sweet. I would have to say Qcknd and Monami Frost and her husband. I'll link all of them in the info box. They all just seem incredibly lovely, and all of them have really nice modifications. My most and least painful modifications. My least painful modifications were probably my tongue piercing or my my lobes, just the initial getting my lobes pierced, not the stretching, because I was stupid and did a lot of stupid shit that you shouldn't do when stretching your ears. My most painful modification for piercings, it was my nostril piercings, because I got them done on the same day, and my like nostril tissue, my nostril tissue is apparently quite thick, and the piercer had a lot of issues, like just piercing it and then getting the jewelry in. So it was horrible. Tattoo wise, probably my cat, which I have here, either the what's it called, the inside of your elbow, I have no idea what it's called, that was really shit, and because the tattoo is covering a lot of scar tissue, there's like right by the nose of my cat, there's a really massive, thick, bumpy scar underneath, where my tattoo artist had to like go over a couple times and then stop because it was so swollen, and it was probably the worst pain I've ever been in my entire life. The last question: how much money have you spent on your modifications? So for some things, I can only guess, and I'm only counting the piercings that I still have, because I've taken a few out that I've also spent a bunch of money on, and I've also not counted stretching supplies for just the initial piercing. And currently, with everything that I have come to a total of a whopping €2,490, which is about $2,920 or 2,234 British pounds. So a lot of money, but I could not be happier about it, and I can't wait to spend more. This is it. This is my body modification tag question thing, which I'm recording at 2 AM. I hope you enjoy.